Pick it up. What is going on, you all? We had some technical difficulties, but we back, okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. This internet can't with me. We got a lot to talk about in this live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is time for the 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock traffic jam. I appreciate y'all for joining me. It has been a week, child. Oh my gosh. Can we say that this might not be, I don't know. What's going on with my female rappers, girl? It's a mess. We got to talk about all the things. We got to talk about Cardi B being the drama. My good sister is the drama, okay? Cardi sent bankroll to Thug. Nicki did not send bankroll to Thug. Well, we got to talk about Cardi B being the drama, the album, the numbers, all of the things. Nicki Minaj is coming to take back everything the darkness took. Nicki Minaj is coming. Winter is coming. What does that mean? What does it mean, Nicki Minaj? If Nicki Minaj was coming, she would still be here after Pink Friday 2. The fact that, girl, that album ain't been out that long, and we're not even talking about you after talking about Cardi B. Nicki did not send bankroll to Thug. We got to talk about that. JT, I love you, sister. Yes, Cinderella, make the dresses. Cinderella, the hip-hop princess. You ain't sending bankroll to Thug. You need to log off. Whatever you doing with these Snapchat things, girl, get in the booth, okay? Stop out there hollering yellow, whatever Ice Spice said. It's not giving. Crissle West from the Reed. Girl, we could have did better with this. You did not send bankroll to Thug. Girl, we got to talk about that. But what is going on? How y'all feeling? Happy Friday. All of the things. I'm feeling good, looking better. How y'all feeling? I got me some berry lemonade over here. We got a couple of things to talk about. A lot of drama, this was a week. The rap girlies, my gosh, they was having a bird off. I was like, what y'all doing? Like, it was giving bird. Your husband a homosexual. Yours cheated. Well, at least I ain't putting this up his. I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, y'all just be talking. Y'all just be talking. Y'all don't be saying, like, what is going on? You know what? I know we have lost the plot when somebody got on TikTok and responded to a video that I did, because I do be doing TikToks every once in a while. Somebody got on TikTok and said that Justin does not hold Cardi B accountable. First of all, I can't hold Cardi B accountable. I'm not in community with her. I don't know that lady. When it comes to me talking about her and critiquing some of the things that she said, I will say that. I don't know why people, and this is the thing that I have to do as a creator, is realize that as long as I'm staying true to my word, I can get less what anybody else can think. I'm not going to be out here arguing with you. If you think that I am a big fan of Cardi B, like, period, sister, absolutely. Kaka. If you literally think that, I don't know what else to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Sister, I was probably the only one on Olay and Friends that didn't have no issue holding Cardi B's feet to the fire. Like, I do not care about none of these folks. I've already told y'all several times that I don't care about any of these people like that. I don't know these folks. I'm going to say what I have to say, and I'm going to move on swiftly and professionally, period. So let's start with Cardi B being a drama. Cardi B is the drama. Like, I'm glad she said that and then logged off for a couple of minutes before she started doing scrolling on Twitter and stuff. Yeah, Cardi B dropped her album, Am I the Drama, a week after listening to some of the songs and kicking it with my friends this week, listening to the album. I'm going to say this. I think the album is cute. I agree with the 6.6 that she received as far as the album. I don't think it's a stellar album. I don't think it's a phenomenal body of work. I don't think this is nowhere near Invasion of Privacy. I think this was something really cute. I'm tapping my foot over here. I'm swinging my hips. I like the way she rocked her hips. Like, some of the songs is cute. Magnet is cute. I think it's more social media heavy versus just like this bangs. It's like, oh girl, this is funny. I'm not going to, the bars were not there, girl. The bars were not A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I can't take that serious. Like, I don't know how many times she said A, B, C, D, E, F, G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not giving. It's not giving. I do like Magnet. It's time to. What did she say? It's time for old to gag. I'm putting belt to eyes. Like that takes me out. But the belt to ass thing is something that the Wham Whammy girl was saying. I'm putting belt, like it was kind of like she took that from her a little bit, or some people say that she was giving a shout out or something, but it's just what's not. And it's okay. Like, we don't know Cardi B for having bars. We don't know her for being that. We just don't. Like, it's cute. And I think it's gonna do that much numbers. I think it's gonna give. Now, I don't think we will be coming back to it 2 years from now. I don't know. The jury's still out on that. Santana was funny. Santana saying, I'm putting about that was hilarious. However, Santana, I don't want you to be another flunky for another female rap girl, because you was already in the dark sitting in that Oldsmobile begging Nicki Minaj for a feature, and she still didn't give you anything. Everybody begging Nicki Minaj for a feature, child. Santana was really in that car. Santana pulled up on the side of the road, honey. So, Nicki, when am I getting a feature? Honey, homegirl act like she ain't heard nothing. What was said? Girl. I mean, yeah, it's not giving. I don't know if the numbers have come out. I think she's going to do clear 200,000. I think it's going to give 200,000. It's just been drama. Yeah, E. Kane dragged it. I think E. Kane kind of gives me Barb. I don't watch her, but she kind of gives me Barb. One of the best albums this year. Oh, Tiffany, honey, sister. I don't know about that one. Well, this year, I don't know. They said the Clips had a very good album. JID had a very good album. They said even Offset had a good album. The males kind of won this year with albums. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I've heard good things about JID, GID, Offset album. I heard it was good. I heard the men's album were giving like the things. Period. So yeah, clips, yeah, they like, I heard some good things. Yeah, I don't listen to male rappers that much, but from someone who I trust, shout out to my sister, my good sis, T, they said the album was really good. Thank you, boo. So yeah, I'm putting to ask, Cardi B's album talked about that. Now, is my girl the drama? Absolutely. Absolutely. Cardi B was on Twitter arguing with JT, child. She's sitting in Walmart parking lot about to go meet with the fans. And she can't help herself. Like, sister in there, like, waiting on JT to respond, to tweet back. And I know iCloud, Apple Pay loves to see Cardi request for more storage on iCloud, because the way Cardi be having receipts on top of receipts on top of receipts. I don't know how to feel about somebody having a person's ashy nudes in their phone just to get back at them. I don't know how to feel about that. It's never not that serious. It's never that serious. And it's giving revenge porn, if I'm being completely honest. Like, what is going on? Both of them were having a bird off. Both of them, Cardi B and JT, were having a bird off. Abuse off. Oh, your man did this, or your man did this. Both of y'all men got allegations. Now, JT, girl, for you to talk about you bringing the gays in this, and girl, I'm confused, because Uzi has. There's been conversations about Uzi and some of the stuff he pled no contest to, and what he did to his ex-girlfriend. Like, Uzi has some very concerning things, and you got to be boxing with him at the BET Awards. We remember you throwing the phone at him because he was looking at another girl. I think he was looking at Ice Spice. I actually want you to leave Uzi, to be honest. I don't believe that y'all are in a real relationship, if I'm being quite honest. I don't like Little Uzi. I don't trust him. I think he's a light-skinned chaser, just like the other male rappers. I just don't like him. He gives a mess. I'm just not here for him. And the allegations is very concerning on how he treated his ex-girlfriend. So yeah, I don't know what this is looking like. This is giving Drake versus Kendrick Lamar all over again. I'm not getting it. And to Cardi B, like, how you sit up here taking pictures with the gays one week and then out here telling them, well, at least I don't have no, or at least I don't not putting no dildos up my man. I just like, what is going on? If I, girl, okay, what about the folks who do like dildos up them? Why am I in it? Okay, it's giving. Am I gonna? I don't want to up my ass today, Candy. Okay, I don't get that. Like, there's so many things to talk about with Uzi, relying on just this low hanging fruit of homophobia. It's just so tired. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Oh, you sharing bags with your man. Now, she did eat when she said that Rick Owens is the only fashion house you know of. I'm screaming. I am hollering. But all it's giving is, oh, I have like more money, more all of that. I'm just like, girl, grow up. Like it's too much for me. I'm tired. I'm just tired. Like, both of them it was giving very goofy behavior. Who else? What else we talking about? Okay. Yeah. So Cardi, yeah, she is the drama. And I think her bringing Nicki Minaj out of hiatus, because what I cannot stand is a girl who say they ain't online, but they are online. I can't stand a girl who don't want to be online, but is online responding to everything in their head. In my mind. Y'all are online. That's why I did my 48-hour detox last week, child. But Cardi, like, had Nicki Minaj shook. Nicki Minaj was not, I don't think Nicki Minaj was expecting Cardi to get this much attention. I don't think she was. Because I didn't really expect it, to be honest. I knew she was gonna do some decent numbers. I didn't think it was gonna be bad. But the people are listening. Even the folks who want to be critical of her are going to listen. And she capitalized off of that. She added more drama into it. I didn't get the am I the drama thing. I feel like that didn't really, the crows, all of that. I didn't like the album cover. I think she could have did a better album cover. I did not like the press of this. I did not like it. I love that she's doing interviews, but the interviews, I'm not getting anything out of it, to be honest. I'm getting, everybody don't like me. They don't like me. They don't like me. And I'm just really tired of hearing it. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that I don't want to hear that 24/7. That's why I'm like, I'm checking out. I don't want to hear a grown person talk about folks not liking him. Who is Sparkles? I don't even see who Sparkles is. Who is Sparkles? Like, I don't know who that is. Is any of my people in here color divinity? Please remove them if they're doing too much, because I don't want to be paused in the middle of giving my sermon and somebody out here. What's the homegirl name? Mahogany. Y'all have seen that church drama that was happening where somebody was being called. How you call the congregation to eat somebody up? Like, how you on live? Hey, it's y'all on here? How you bring somebody up to the pulpit to drag them? But you know what? That is what happens. My mama said she experienced something like that before at a Kojic church. I won't say their name, Apostolic Deliverance Temple in South Memphis. But yeah, like, it's like, I don't get it. But what was I talking about before we got into this? I just don't think Nicki Minaj believes in her craft as much as she claims to, because if I know I'm that girl, the other person who I don't see as my competition or my equal or any of that releases an album or whatever, I wouldn't have dropped anything. I would have just let her have her moment. I would have just acted as if she did not exist. Like, I don't get that. Like, if you are that girl, then let it say that. Like, just let it be that. Like, and you didn't come with anything. You could have came and upstaged her with a sickening song, and I would be like, oh, like, you could have did that, but you did not. You came with some emojis and some numbers, and we know you are not the girl to be on time. You always late. You're always late, girl. Pink Friday 2 was a disaster. It was so bad that your fans had to come up with some theme to help the press of the album. You were not doing no interviews. Cardi is outdoing you. She is pregnant, doing all these interviews, all this press, and it's actually looking good. As bad as it started out, it's looking good. She's putting in the work. Nicki, you need to be doing that. But you ain't doing nothing. You out here retweeting and having conversations. You need to be sending bankroll to Thug. You need to be doing something. Yeah, like I ain't get that. I just like, girl, what are we doing? I wouldn't have said anything. I wouldn't have said nothing. I would just wait to let her have her moment and then drop my stuff and let it see what it's gonna do. Nicki did not do that type of promo, not compared to what not compared to what Cardi is doing. Like Cardi was really doing promo. Nicki was doing bare minimum promo, to be honest. Like she went on a couple of it just really wasn't giving. The interview she did with Vogue Italia or whoever that wasn't that good. And I don't like these interviews that Cardi are doing, to be honest. I feel like they're very softball. Like I'm gonna sit down and have a chat with some folks over a blunt. Like I wanted in-depth conversations with Cardi B. I wanted a real journalist to ask her some tough questions, and I want that because Cardi B is going through a divorce. She and her relationship with Offset has been a big conversation. And all of that, like how we've seen her react to all of these things. I want somebody, like I want her to sit next to folks gonna really get into it and let her talk and on that moment. But it's just been kind of giving minstrel show, no shade. Can we have a conversation with about Cardi without bringing up Nicki Minaj? I think we can, but does Nicki Minaj want us to? Because if Nicki did not want that, Nicki shouldn't have posted that in the middle of her press week. So we're going to talk about it. I wasn't going to talk about it, but now I will. Okay. Like she interjected herself doing this girl's like album rollout thing. So Nicki Minaj definitely wanted to be in there. She should have stayed in the basement. She should have stayed out in there. Now, Cardi did send some shots her way on this song with Young Thug. Young Thug apparently dropped an album or a song or something. I listened to, was it a song or album? He All in White Face. It's not giving. It's not giving. But she did. Let me go to the album. Let me show you. Let me show you. So he did drop an album with 20 songs on there. And one on the third track, it's Cardi B on the News. First of all, this white album, I mean, this white face, blue eyes, white dragon, what is going on? And then he has one song on there, he's just saying the ER. He just kept saying, what are we doing? Now, Cardi kind of did eat with her verse. She did eat Nicki up. I gotta listen to it again. She did eat her up. She did send bankroll to Nicki. Nicki, you better pick up the phone, girl. She eating you up, sister. Girl, she talked about Nicki has to pay for her man flights. I'm screaming because the way you saying that, you still got to do that too with your man because clearly you making way more money than Offset. Let's be honest. I mean, you even said in your own song that you got your baby daddy acting like your baby mama. Hello? Like Cardi, like Offset wants you to pay some of his bills, okay? He is used to the lifestyle that you have been providing for him because you are the breadwinner in the family. So yeah, like Nicki Minaj, if Nicki Minaj was really doing the thing, Pink Friday 2 would still be talked about. So I don't see how Nicki Minaj is talking about, or her fans are alluding to her coming to say female rap or to say rap. If she was, then it would have still been safe after Pink Friday 2. People would have been saying, hey, Nicki Minaj dropped something last year and it ate whatever this is. And y'all know it's not true. Pink Friday 2 was a flop. I don't care about the numbers. It just was not a good album. It was not cohesive. It was just not the things. It just felt, it was so left over that there were songs that were not even on the vinyl because she hasn't finished recording them. That's how much of a disaster it is. And artists do that sometimes. They went to the last minute to do the things because SZA did it, but SZA still released a good album. We had to, because she be late. But y'all got to be honest about this rollout with Nicki Minaj. And to the conversation about, oh, Cardi out here selling $4 albums and doing all of this. And yeah, girl, the same stuff that Nicki was doing. Nicki was releasing 5 different versions of the same song. All of them used the same type of tactics to run them numbers up. All of them. Both of them was given a little bit desperate. Nicki Minaj definitely was desperate doing Pink Friday too. She definitely was desperate. Her fans were desperate. Her fans were doing everything to run them numbers up because they did not want it to be a disaster for Nicki Minaj. Like, and they knew how much their mother had messed up. They're gonna tear you up on Twitter. Girl, let me tell you something. Justin don't be caring. I will be in the bed rubbing my feet together. Let me tell you, Justin do not care about the conversations. I am not going to be Cardi B and the rest of the girls searching my name and seeing what the girl's saying. Run them up, drag me, eat me up. I love it. Give it to me, mama. Give it to mama. Give it to mama. I'd rather for y'all to be talking about me than not talking about me. Like, I will listen. I will turn my phone off and reset in a minute. I don't be going looking at that stuff. Like, I do not be caring about these things. Because at the end of the day, Ronnie, the day going in and crazy bankroll gonna be still sent to Justin. That's all. Like, crazy bankroll. That's what I be caring about. But as long as the things I'm saying make sense, and I can support, I'm not pressed about what people have to say about it. Like, there is some things that I like misspoke or people, hey, Justin, I'm not sure about that. Then I will go and say, hey, I don't like how that got the reaction from the people. Like, that's not my intention. Let me clarify or come back, which we're going to talk about later with Crissle and her response to the Cardi B drama. Period. So yeah, we done talked about all the girls. My girl JT, now y'all not gonna play with JT and talking about some JT ain't finna be able to do no stuff. Like, JT got to put the Snapchat down to come. Like, JT was on there. Well, you supposed to be what was my girl saying? You supposed to be pro-choice and you out here. I ain't talking to the stripper. How are you talking about this woman being a stripper, making fun of her being a stripper when you have adopted the stripper aesthetic as far as like the sex? So this is the issue that we be having. Y'all be promoting the aesthetic of said thing and then y'all be anti said thing. Sounds familiar. You supposed to be all of these things, like pro all these things, and then y'all turn around. Oh, girl, your man cheating on you. Y'all, you know what? Y'all know different than the male rappers, if we being completely honest. Y'all will tell women, girl, y'all out here, what a trash man, couldn't be me. Fuck you, nigga, get money, I'm a scam. And then y'all going and chasing some of the most abusive, disgusting men on the planet. I don't get it. Like, it's not clicking for me. Y'all will be eating these women up for being with trash men and then be laying up with a trash man. Like, I don't get it. Conservative City Girl makes absolute sense. Thank you. It doesn't make sense. Like, but you know what? It is on track because y'all be agents of patriarchy. Eat that down. Like, agents of patriarchy chaos. Because it's confusing me and my homegirls because y'all be saying these things and then turn around and be doing said thing. Like, you know what? They're not the same ones. They not the Megan has done it too. Megan be doing it. Oh, I don't be giving it out like that's just like, which one is it? Y'all just be saying anything. Y'all just be saying anything. Yeah, like, I just don't get it. That's why I'm just listening to the music and tapping my foot over here. It's just not making no sense to me. I'd rather for y'all just not to get into it with these girls. I just rather for y'all not to get into it with these girls. I feel like y'all be adopting the performance of the ideas, and y'all just really don't be sitting with them. Like, y'all very performative with them, but y'all not actually like adopting the things and doing the research and the readings to be like, okay, let me change some of these things around. Which leads me to my next conversation. Let's talk about Crissle over at The Read and her response. For those who do not know, Crissle did an episode of The Read with Kid Fury last week. During that episode, took 8 minutes to drag Cardi B for being pregnant. Made several comments. Some of the stuff did make sense. It's like, okay, girl. But some of the stuff I'm like, okay, girl, like this is way too much. This is way too much. And I said in my video that I hope that Crissle comes and really clarifies what she meant by some of these things and, you know, offers her something. Like, hey, you know what? I'm seeing some of the responses. Let me be clear. Let me be clear about where I stand at when it comes to reproductive rights. I think that was a moment to say that. She said, y'all are not gonna be out, y'all make this out here the stuff to make me trendy. This is what y'all mad about. Now let me say this, because I'm seeing some folks being fat phobic in the comments. I do not tolerate no fat. We can talk about crystals without the fat phobia. So let that be. I saw the one. Don't let it happen again. I don't play that because I'm fat too. And not that I have to be fat to stand up for another fat person, but we can talk about Crissle and her response without being fat phobic. That's something I would not tolerate on here. So get that together. Because we can be better. We can be better. And I don't want to be in a world where I have to take that. I just don't want to be in that type of world. So I was deeply disappointed in Crissle's in her response. And I would love to play some of it. Can I share something with y'all? I was deeply disappointed because I thought that Crissle would have took this moment to say, hey, you know what? Let me reel it in. Like, Crissle is 43 years old. You've been doing this since I'm guessing you started doing this around in your early 30s. Like, the reading's been on what, 13, 14, 15 years? Crissle's saying she's not apologizing. Nobody is asking her to apologize. Like, I'm thinking that she will at least reel in and say, like, hey, let me clarify. But I don't know why folks are scared of apologizing, and what's wrong with that? Like, I don't get that. Like, what's wrong with I'm not apologizing? For somebody to have I'm not apologizing, being anti-apology is very concerning to me, because we all will say something wrong at what point of our lives. Like, and the thing is recognizing how that made somebody feel, or like, hey, I shouldn't have said that. It's nothing wrong with apologizing. Thank you, The Truth. Why don't y'all call out Cardi for her remarks when y'all do Erica Mena and Eva Lozada? I have talked about Cardi several times with this. So I appreciate your $20, but we have called out Cardi B. I think that the collective hasn't held it. Like, the way I did a whole video talking about how Cardi B engaged in that conversation with Samara, how disrespectful and disgusting it was. People do not care about that because they don't care about fat folks. That's the reason why Cardi is able to say that, because we do not care about fat people. Hello? The same way it's some space for Crissle to say that about, oh, you ain't no broke bitch from New York with 4 or 5 kids, because we don't care about the broke Black woman with 4 or 5 kids. Hello? Hello? Like, we don't care about these things. Like, that's why the same way she was able to say that, discussing things about, because we do not care. Like, we don't care. Someone asked, why do you keep supporting? I wouldn't say support. Support to me would be like buying her tickets and defending her, and I was trying to absolve her of criticism and stuff. I'm not doing that. I listen to the music, I give my reaction to it, and that's it. Like, I ain't out here telling y'all not to. But the way that she handled the backlash, came and said these things as if she's above reproach. Like, the fact that you went in on your fans, like, I wish I want to play it. I have to play it in real time for y'all to hear it, because, girl, it was just a lot. Like, it was a lot. Let me see it. And what's also funny is when I played this episode last night, when I played this episode last night to listen to it after my friend Ronnie told me about it, The first ad I heard was Crissle talking about an ad for some shoes that she wore to a protest. When I tell you I screamed, like I wore these shoes to a protest. They're very I can't take out what? Oh my gosh. I'm trying, let me see. I swear to God, I don't know if it's for everybody. I listened to it on Amazon Music, and it was a shoe. It was an advertisement for a shoe about some shoes that she wore during the protest. Come on, girl. I was prepared for it too, and I would have stood on it if it did. So my thing is, outside of the trauma that you sort of discussed from your childhood, trauma from both parents, then there's just the frustration of seeing someone you care about who is sick, not okay. I don't know if they're talking about it right here and there. I don't know what mark it was, but I'm not gonna play it. You have to go listen to it for yourself. But I was really taken aback because I really expected Crissle to come through and shine and say, you know what? Hey, I'm seeing y'all saying that I don't care about reproductive rights. I do care about. I take these things very serious. Where we are as a country right now, where reproductive rights being snatched, to hear someone with these very conservative talking points who claim to be liberal and Democrat and all that, like y'all made jokes about these things and then turn around and talk about fascism, and it don't sound like y'all understand what fascism is, if I'm being honest. Now, here's about to be the read. Crissle and Kid Fury, no shade, are stuck in 2014. They are stuck in the Obama era, and they sound like the basic liberals, if I'm being completely honest. They have not progressed and grew beyond that. That is why a lot of people have stopped listening to you all, if I'm being completely honest. People are not listening to you all as much because y'all still speak like liberals in 2012, 2013. I'm like, it just doesn't. And I feel like if y'all had, right now would have been the moment that y'all came and said something. There are way too many people who said they have listened to the podcast and said that this is the reason why they have not listened to the show anymore. It's very dated. Like, how so? The way they speak, even in this conversation, I'm gonna be completely honest. Them saying that they forgot to talk about Beyonce. Oh, we forgot to talk about that. You is a damn lie. You are a you are a lie. Somebody said I froze. You are a lie. Oh, it didn't freeze for everybody else. Okay, somebody said it didn't freeze, but let me know if it does freeze some more. But you are a lie. Like, you're telling me, folks who, if you have been following, you know they are big fans of Beyonce, super fans, like Beezus, that's Mother, all of the things. To be saying that at 40 something, it's just not giving. It's like at Kid Fury being 37 years old, the same age as me, being a fan of an artist like that, to the point that you cannot you cannot be critical of things, then we don't need to be talking about fascism. If we're going to put a pause on all the things, just do that. Like, if you're going to say, hey, we're not going to talk about that. Well, they didn't say that. If you're going to be mad at your fans for bringing up, because this is the second time, to my knowledge, as a person who does not listen to them a lot, I remember when y'all had this conversation a couple years ago, when that conversation came about Charlemagne and the Spanish fly and his accusations and the things he talked about in his book. Y'all remember that? Where people said, hey, like, Charlemagne is a rapist. Like, people were talking about things that Charlemagne spoke about in his book. Y'all fans asked y'all to talk about that. Y'all did not talk about it. and y'all said, hey, we don't talk about everything on this show. I get that. Like, y'all work with Charlemagne, all of the things. I get that. Maybe y'all did not want to talk about it. Did y'all have a conversation with him privately about that? Like, did you not? Like, because I will. So it's either we for this stuff or we just not. Like, stop the performative stuff. So now the Jay-Z and Jared Kushner and Beyonce thing was front and center in conversation. There were whole TikTok videos about it. Like, it was whole TikTok videos about that entire thing. And y'all spent 8 minutes talking about what a woman is going to do with her uterus. What she cannot, and speaking to her as if, like, the elitism, the classist response that y'all gave in talking about her, signaling that y'all look at poor Black women as less than. That's what it gave. And you used the word, you said dumb bitch. That's what you said at your own mouth. Are you not no regular dumb bitch, broke bitch from, that's how y'all speak. Those are conservative talking points. That is giving welfare mammy tease. It's giving Black welfare queen tease, the same talking points that has got us the big, beautiful bill that the people who are getting government assistance, the people who are on food stamps, need to get up and work. I've even had to clock people around me for how they talk. Oh, they must have got their stamps. Why does somebody receiving $250 or $500 worth of food stamp bother you so much? I don't care if somebody came in the grocery store and had $1,000 worth of food stamps. I do. Do you know how much? Like, it's so bad that Amazon has had to settle a case because they have basically stolen money from their consumers with the ways they have made it like hard to counsel crime. Like, banks after banks, Bank of America having to settle $2-3 billion because of stuff they've done. If y'all are not talking about how these folks have been getting over for years and nobody goes to jail, nobody gets in trouble. I don't care if 50 million Black women are getting $1,000 in food stamps. It still is insignificant. I do not care. Like, I do not care. Like, and it just shows me that y'all hate poor people. Y'all hate poor people, you hate Black people, and you hate kids. So when you have all it, you poor Black, you a woman, and you have kids, are you the lowest of the low? And then to talk about class solidarity, oh, well, what y'all expect? Beyonce and Jay-Z are going to sit next to, they have class solidarity. The same class solidarity you want to be in, apparently. Oh, I forgot about that. Two folks, if Beyonce farted last week, Crissle and Kid Theory would have told you what Beyonce had for breakfast back in 1998 to cause her to have gas. Like, girl, let's be completely honest. Y'all did not have no smoke for them. You spent 8 minutes talking about this and then got mad at your fans bringing up this. It makes no sense. Like, it ain't making no sense to me. And it would have been nothing for you to say, hey, I ain't fucking with this beat. Now, I love you. Because everybody did, like, I love you, B, but this ain't it. Sitting next to them. They're sitting next to folks who are causing the problems. Like, you talking about Trump and all the rights being snatched away, and your fave sitting right next to him to raise 20 cents. Like, and then you getting mad. Oh, I forgot about that. Y'all didn't forget about it. Y'all don't. Y'all don't. And if we're being honest, like, y'all want to be in proximity with these folks. Y'all do. And they know it. Because homegirl ain't out here giving y'all no, she using y'all, if we're being completely honest. Like, she using y'all. Like, it's just not making no sense. Like, either y'all gonna talk about these people and be honest about it. We're gonna talk about fascism and what's happening and all the people are participating. Like, y'all need to pick up some books and do some reading. It's not making sense. It's just not making sense to me. Like, I'm just not going to be doing that. Like, but these celebrities and these folks who have that money and access, just like Jared Kushner, know that y'all want to be next to them so they don't have to make any changes. They know it's no red line for you. They know it's no line in the sand. They know you want to. They also know that some of us are willing to not be critical of the things that they're doing because we want to be in proximity. The same way Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump are able to sit next to Beyonce and Jay-Z is the same way that Beyonce knows you would have been able to sit next to her because you want that. They prey off of that. Like, I'm just going to be completely honest. And I just need the girls to be real. I just need them to be real because it's just to see y'all spend 8 minutes talking about her making these decisions. There has been no conversation about Cardi B being like neglectful with her children. There's been no conversation about that. And I get that Crissle might be feeling a certain type of way because she is from a household. Her parents was a lot of drama or what have you. I don't know all of the details and how that can be triggering. Like, this is too much. Like, you're concerned about the kids. But I feel like using the kids as a cop out to be able to get your elitism off is not giving. It's actually more harmful for you to be using kids to get your conservative talking points out. Because you're talking about Cardi B getting on the table and hopefully she don't pass away from this surgery. The same thing that Beyonce did back in 2018 in preparation for the Beachella performance with like, she talked about going on a very intensive a diet that strained her body. Like, she went over it. It wasn't under the knife, but she did things. She went on a diet and took she said she will never do these things again. She said she will never put her body through that again. And she performed. She was breastfeeding and doing that. Beyonce was breastfeeding while she was going on this diet to prepare to go on this thing. So if there's anything we can take away from this is that both of these things are tied to anti-fatness because neither one of them have anything to do with getting our bodies ready to perform. It is all about the look and how misogyny and anti-fatness like works on black women like that, because these black women have to maintain a specific type of image. They're already black women, but you cannot be fat. So whether Cardi is going on the knife and Beyonce is going on a diet that is harmful, both of these things are harmful to the body. And this is why we got to pick up some books and do some readings when we're talking about these things. I am going to be completely honest. I am interested in learning. I just don't want to go off of my opinions on these things or how I feel, because how I feel will get me in trouble. Because what is giving me these feelings? That's why, honestly, when I was out last week, girl, I went and bought me a highlighter. I said, girl, I've been reading and I've been wanting to get to the point that I start making sticky notes and stuff on things I want to come back to and highlight them for future reference. I want to increase my knowledge to speak on these things because it's important. As a person with a big platform, it's important for me to do more reading and research to support the things I'm saying so I don't get caught up in situations like this. And I will make mistakes. I will make mistakes along the way because I did think some of the stuff that Crissle said was funny. I did think it was funny, but over the weekend, I was like, some of this stuff I'm not really I don't know how to feel about that. So it would have took nothing for Crissle to say, you know what, y'all making some sense. Like, hey, like, let me make sure I'm being clear that we are living in a very dangerous time for women, specifically black women. So I shouldn't have said that. Like, it's okay to say that, but I think people who don't have any humility, even with a platform, I can't trust you to be honest about things. I can't trust you to be honest. Like, if you're that easy to discard this person without any, like, hey, you know what? Maybe they did. Cardi B is pregnant right now. If you're being concerned with a child that is about to come into this world and you are hearing fans of you, because it wasn't just Cardi B fans and haters. I feel like to say that is very late, because there were some people who were fans of you. People who also had big platforms said they were very disappointed. To see how Cardi B responded to that, how it probably did hurt her feelings. You added more stress on this child. So you calling out Cardi B and the neglect, you had neglect for this child that is in this woman's womb right now. I don't care if she said nothing wrong for you with you. I do not care. If you don't think that she said anything wrong, then you create a YouTube channel and you talk about she said nothing wrong. This is my YouTube channel, and I'm talking about some of the things that she said was wrong. So if you don't feel that type of way, do like everybody else. Pull out your iPhone, your Android, whatever, and sit your camera up above a coffee mug and give your points. This is my channel. If you feeling some type of way about that, then you go talk about it on your shit. Okay, or do a reaction to mine. Okay, we'll do that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna give you enough time to go do it, because I'm gonna ban you. You gonna ban me? Ban. Okay, because if we're gonna keep talking about fascism being on the rise and women losing rights and reproductive rights being snatched away, we got to be careful of the language that we're using that makes it easy for these rights, make it easier for these rights to be snatched away. Because you need to be concerned about the poor black woman with 4 kids just as much as you are with the woman with 4 kids with all the money. You need to be caring about all of them, if we're being honest. The Read is Crissle's platform, and this is my platform, and I'm talking about it. Like, see how that works? Like, I have a problem with it, and I'm speaking on it. So on and so forth. So yeah. Somebody said she was a co-host. Just not been subbed for like 2 years. The first time I ever caught one of your lives. Hey, hey, boo. But yeah, like, I just think that Crissle could have handled this better. And I think that I've been honestly seeing the decline of the Read for the last couple of years. I've actually asked a close friend this a couple of years ago, like, do people still listen to the Read? Because I don't see people talk about their episodes as much. And I was basically asking this question of how do you maintain a platform for so long? As someone who, like myself, who's been doing this 10 plus years full time, and like probably like 12, 13, excuse me, how do you maintain an audience and grow? Like, how, like, I'm very curious to that, because a lot of folks can't say that. We talk about artists not being able to hold on to their longevity. I was just thinking, like, how does that work? Like, how do you do that? And I think the best thing you can do is be authentic. Like, I really want to know that. Like, I want to know why people stop listening to the Read. And this conversation showed me that what I was thinking was probably true, but I didn't know if it was coming from my bias or me being a quote unquote hater in my head. I wanted to know, but seeing over and over again people saying that they don't listen because of this reason made a lot of sense to me. Speaking of all these things, I want to move forward. I want to say rest in peace to Asata Shakur. She passed away. I don't know if it was today or recently. I need to get into her readings and her books and some of her things. I've heard of her. I am not someone who's read a lot of her work. I read some of her stuff. Yes, unfortunately, she passed away. I think it was announced today. I think early this morning. So yes, she passed away yesterday. And her daughter made a post about it. So yes, I've heard things about her autobiography. I have not read it. I need to. There's been conversations about what death looks like for Black folks. Like, woo, because sister left. She pew-pewed a state trooper and got the hell up out of here. And she's been in Cuba ever since. And wow, like, whoo, that's a lot. Period. Hey, Darian. She said she didn't. She said she didn't. She was framed. Okay, my apology. See how I just made a mistake? See, I didn't know that. I gotta do my readings too. I gotta pick up a book too. She was accused of that. So let me apologize. She was accused of it. And me summarizing it wasn't actually saying she did it, but that's what's name. But I appreciate you all telling me that. I definitely need to read into some of her work and get into some of her things. She was exiled to Cuba. Okay, see, this is why I appreciate. See, I was wrong. I was wrong. Somebody said, shout out to Cuba for keeping her safe. And I wonder what safety looks like, because I wonder, does she like feel safe? Because we're talking about the United States government. Like, it's just, and just seeing how, going back to my documentary I was watching the other day, Turning Point, the Vietnam War, or was it the Cold War? The Cold War documentary on Turning Point on Netflix. Woo! That documentary, my God. Like, I was having a close conversation with one of my close friends. There are some things in that documentary. The things that the United States have done across the world, girl, like that. If you don't do anything, like if you are somebody that wants to like to learn more about the injustices that the United States empire has done, I think that is a good place to start. Like, that documentary is so good, it made me want to read like books by some of the white people who've talked about it. The atrocities, like how we have played a hand in coups and the ending of like governments and communism, how we have played against that in Guatemala and Iran. Like, it's called Turning Point. So type in Turning Point on Netflix. Like, Turning Point on Netflix. Type it in. I'm just shook. Like, I'm just shook. Like, it's terrible, child. It is terrible. Like, and I've heard these things. Like, the people say that the United States has been involved in coups with a lot of governments and a lot of countries and stuff for years. But like, hearing these folks like say like how the CIA was doing certain things and how they were funding certain things, like, what? Well, when I say we, I'm talking about the United States, because girl, if we paying taxes, we living here, we somewhat guilty too. No shit. We guilty by association. We paying taxes, and when we voting and all that other stuff, it's like, sister, I don't know. We might not be pushing the button, but we help the button being built. So like, we got to be honest about that. Yeah. And you know what? Speaking of that, like the United States being a terrorist organization, he listening to some of these politicians talk about how groups that they have labeled as terrorists, how they wanted to see the end of the United States. They don't respect the United States. I'm like, okay, so what about how we speak on other countries? How we're literally just because we think a boat is carrying drugs, we're just taking these people out in another like country. Like, it's like, to me, y'all don't. How does that sound for you to say, well, they said this? Okay, don't we saying the same thing? So does that mean anybody who you think like who has an ideology against the United States, you think they don't deserve to be here? What gives you that right? I don't know. Don't get to pick when to be patriotic. Didn't you guys say it's built like this country? It seems to be a lot of inconsistent. I don't understand that. I think I know where you're going. But yeah, that's like, the more I hear about these things, the more I am extremely like turned off by the United States flag and all of that. I don't know. I ain't trying to get too deep, but in too deep, that trash, man. Speaking of that TSU situation, them folks showing up on TSU campus. I just didn't understand what the message went so quick. I couldn't get into all the things. I couldn't find it. 16 candles. Oh God, but them folks showing up to TSU campus. Girl, let me tell y'all something. I wish the cameras was not here. I would have said, cut the cameras. It would have been given in sync. Dun, 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 dun. Like, cut the cameras. So these turning point speakers or whatever on the conservative side went to TSU, Tennessee State University's campus, to argue them about deportation and DEI or whatever, just going and being racist, period. And it's a debate. Baby, them students had them phones up and they were going off, child. They were going off like, like type it in TSU Turning Point. No, what is it? Turning Point? Is it Turning Point? What is it? What's the organization? I don't know. But they ran them folks out. They ran them folks out. And I just watching this stuff, I'm like, girl, the stuff I want to say, I can't say, oh, I'm gonna be banned. You gonna ban me? Okay, it was Fearless Debaters. Was it them? Let me type it in. Fearless Debaters. You gonna ban me? Ban. Okay, yes, it was the Fearless Tour. They showed up on Tennessee State University campus. They had the MAGA hats and everything. Girl, they should have. Girl, you showing up in one of the blackest parts of Nashville. Like the blackest part of Nashville. TSU camp. Like y'all, and it was watching people say that Tennessee State University was built for black people. Why are y'all showing up? Like this institution was built to to offer safer space for black folks. Why are y'all coming on here? Because they don't think you should exist. Like there's nowhere you can run and hide. To me, it's the irony. Like even in a black space, these folks, oh girl, what y'all doing here? We gonna come here. And yeah, I do think there was rage baiting. I think even though they got harassed, they still was able to get footage of black folks kicking them out and all this stuff. So I'm just like, did they even win? Did they even win? Like it's just, I don't know. Because they got the footage that they wanted. They were able to rage bait and they was able to get some content to make money off of, and they're getting all of the promotional on social media because of it. Like it's just, girl, we can't even be in our own space. Y'all just won't ever. It's just, I think that's a reminder of like how pervasive like whiteness is, that there is nowhere in the world, like we cannot escape it. We cannot escape it. Like them folks came on the campus. And then it was a black, one of the folks who was filming the stuff was working with them. They left him. Apparently, they was eating him up, child. I don't think they're trying to deliberately incite said race war. I think that they think that these things are funny and fun. And I don't think that I think some folks definitely want that, but I think that for the most part, a lot of people think this is just funny fun and it's not dangerous. And I think that's across the board. Like even debating fascists that what's her name? Amanda Seals did. Like this doesn't do anything. Like it doesn't do anything. Like everybody's just having fun, having these conversations and stuff. And people are seeing these things and they're starting to develop an opinion and they're starting to get pulled into it. Like we're going to rage bait so much. It's like we're constantly seeing this stuff being promoted and we're steady seeing that it's this us versus them thing. And then we end up there. Oh, how did we get here, girl? Because y'all allowed these things that y'all call debates to go on. Speaking of, Jimmy Kimmel, baby, he bent the knee. Let's talk about it. Jimmy Kimmel, this is gonna be my last. Jimmy Kimmel benched the knee child. Disney said, "Hey, you gonna have to get them folks some type of apology. You gonna have to give them folks some type of apology." Jimmy Kimmel coming on back after Disney has saw a lot of people cancel. And I think even this, how quick everybody got activated. White celebrities got out and came and said, "I'm canceling Disney. Like, this is disrespectful." Like, this is a freedom of speech, as if we've not seen college campuses across the U.S. last year where students were protesting genocide. They were protesting genocide, and we saw universities respond and say, "No, you cannot protest Israel. We're going to label that as some form of terrorism." Like, we saw so many protests last year against Israel, against the institutions, the college, university that were supporting it, and they were snatching them up and saying, "Girl, y'all not going to do that here. And if you do this on the campus, you're going to be banned." Like, girl, what are we doing? Like, now y'all care about freedom of speech? Hello? Freedom of speech, there's no such thing. I think at this point for me, I am no longer interested in talking about the Constitution and don't we have rights? I'm just not interested in these things because we know these things don't mean anything. This president has fired people for not going after his political opponents, former FBI directors. Like, I don't even feel bad for Jim Comey, whatever his name. I don't even feel bad for him. I do not feel bad. Y'all played in these things and y'all thought y'all was not on the line. And now y'all is. The same system that y'all were out here to protect and all that came to bite y'all. None of these things, the Constitution, what is the Constitution at this point? It's a guiding guideline or something. Is it a guideline? Like, what is going on? Like, it's just James Comey coming in. I'm gonna fight back. I'm gonna fight back. Okay, so I hope that works out for you. How can we boycott the universities though? I don't see anything wrong with the Disney boycott. I don't have an answer for that. I don't think there's nothing wrong with the Disney boycott, but I'm saying that we should be supporting the folks who are protesting these universities. And we should be calling out how these universities responded to these kids protesting against them. But this is not the first time that this has happened. Back in Ohio, during the Vietnam War, there were students who were protesting the Vietnam War in Ohio, and some college students lost their life protesting. They had sent in, I think, police, and I'm not mistaken, the military, and some of the kids, like some of them were unfortunately shot. This was not that long ago. This was like our parents. This was during the Vietnam War. So these things have been happening. It's just, I don't know, like, how can we protest these things? How can we support? We can support these students for the things that they're doing. Like, we can do that. We can start there. These kids were not wrong to protest. But us saying, "Oh, they need to stop. They need to," even this conversation, like, and I'm seeing some even people who I follow say, "Well, y'all need to leave Harris alone. Y'all need to leave." Like, this woman is on a book tour to talk about all the things that people said before she even was considered as a nominee. People said Harris is not going to win this election. She's not. Her numbers do not look good. She is too tied to Biden. Honestly, if we want to use the electoral route the Electoral College and the voting route, we should be pissed at Joe Biden and Harris because Joe Biden shouldn't even ran for a second term to begin with. Okay? Like, should have never ran to begin with. Joe Biden and his ego took up so much time. Harris, it was already a heavy battle for her to begin with. She had no personality. Harris was just not, she just did not have it. Even in her interviews now, she don't even, she calling Trump a communist dictator. Like, what are we doing? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Why are we using like, no, it's a dictator right here. Why are y'all using this? It's one right here. Like, but y'all got to use other things to, like, what are we doing? She didn't stand for anything. Harris was actually very weak. She didn't stand for nothing. She went along with everything. She didn't agree with Joe Biden. Now we are under Trump's presidency and suffering because of it. And now she's making money off of a book tour about it. Are y'all serious right now? Now she gonna sell us her mistakes and make money off of it. So yes, everybody has a reason to go and protest her. People have a reason to protest her because she was the vice president under the administration that was sending weapons to Israel. Like, what is going on? Like, y'all don't want them to be protested during the election. Y'all don't want them to be like, when do we get a chance to? Because she's going to try to run again. Like, thank you, Brandon. Way more people should be pissed off about this big book tour. She's making money off of our pain. Like, what are we doing? No, she should not be able to breathe. Her, Hillary Clinton, Obama, George Bush, none of them folks. Forever. No, she did not stand for anything, Hazel. She did not stand for anything. She's saying that she made some mistakes. She folded. She did not want to be tied to Joe Biden. Joe Biden was not interested. Joe Biden's team was not interested in supporting Harris. Like, she's speaking on how Joe Biden's team made it hard for her because she was distancing herself. Go protest Trump. Oh, girl, go live. I'm not gonna get caught up. I'm not gonna go back and forth with you. Let's make these plates for these men. I am going to listen to some of the book because I am curious. I am curious to some of the things, but people told her that, like, a lot of the quote unquote leftists said these things. They said, "Hey, girl, like, this ain't giving. You're not gonna win." And she kept on raising money. Girl, they said the girl didn't stand. If she Harris moved more towards the right. She went and cozied up with Dick Cheney, another war criminal, who is also responsible for the weapons of mass destruction situation with George W. Bush, like being a war hawk. Like, she wanted Republican votes, and they said, "Girl, we're not going to put you in the White House. We don't care how many times you're going to pretend to be." Like, she did not stand. Thank you, Brandy. People are protesting Trump. They've been protesting Trump across the country. What are y'all talking about? See, we're not doing the research. Now, how we going? So if we protesting Trump, does that mean we protesting Ivanka Trump and Jared Kushner? Does that mean we also protesting the folks who were sitting next to Ivanka Trump and Jay-Z? Are we also protesting them? I don't see Harris winning. I just don't think my sister has it. I just don't. And I think, yeah, some of it does have something to do. Oh, Hazel, girl. Girl, go somewhere. Please go somewhere. Ooh, girl. This girl said, "Go protest Trump." Oh, girl. Like, I'm finding it. Like, oh God. I'm gonna get off this because now I'm over here just rambling and shit. But I haven't enjoyed this. I hate to get all political and stuff, but yeah, it's a I just, girl, the way some of y'all talking, I see why some of these podcasts still surviving right now. Yes, she got banned because I just, girl, go somewhere with that. We need a fully. Oh my God, why would you say that? But yes, I miss you too, Nurse Esther. But what do y'all got planned for this weekend? What do y'all got planned? Let's move on to something else, girl. This is too much. This is too heavy on my heart. It's too heavy. She said, y'all need to go protest Trump. What y'all doing? Go protest Trump. Y'all leave that lady alone. She want to make money off genocide. Let her make money off genocide. Let her make money off her genocide book. Working, washing my hair, seeing Tony Evans. Okay, who is Tony Evans? Uh-oh. Shay So Nice said sleep. I want to go see him too. Psych. Girl, they said him was trash. I believe it. I'm not surprised that it was trash. Spending time with my man under the covers. Ooh, it's Libra season. He a mega Tony Evans, black male country singer. Okay. Period. I just don't think that him was good. I can just look at it and just tell, like, it's no shade. Y'all love Jordan Peele and y'all think Jordan Peele can do no wrong. I think y'all be giving Jordan Peele a lot. I feel like y'all be giving Jordan Peele. I'm gonna be completely honest, and this is my bias. I am not interested in hearing no black person write or produce or direct anything about blackness or anything, and they got a white partner. I'm so sorry. It's too many of y'all. We need to make some cuts. We need to, yeah, he produced the movie. I feel like Nope wasn't that bad. Us was terrible. So the issue that I have with Jordan Peele in this, like, he only produced it. It looks like a Jordan Peele film. Either you saw the reaction, your face is all on, your name is all on it. You saw that people are saying that you're using your name to promote this film for whatever reason. The vision, I mean, what's the cinematography, the visuals are giving this is the Jordan Peele film. Like, this is Jordan Peele. You should have looked at the script and said, hey, girl, I don't know about this one. So I don't care. It is a Jordan Peele film. I don't care if he didn't write it or whatever. It's a Jordan Peele film. Your name, your face is all over it. If you gonna have Tyler Perry name on it, I don't care if you didn't write it or what. Tyler, your name on it is trash. Like, if it's trash, it's trash. Your name is tied to it. I'm so sorry. I don't know. Like, you should take a look at. I'm not putting my name on something that I don't agree with. You're not going to be using my name to promote your stuff or whatever, and I don't agree with it. Like, I think Jordan Peele is good when it comes to cinematography and the visuals. I think the Nope movie, I feel like, wasn't terrible. It's not something I'm rewatching though. I'm actually kind of tired of that version of movies, if I'm being completely honest. I'm tired of those type of thrillers, whatever I'm just tired of it. It's all the same look. It's just, oh, we're going to do something that y'all don't know about, and oh, this mysterious. I'm just, girl, just write me a good movie and a good. I'm tired of it. The same thing with the girls who was running like the Naruto kids. What was that? I'm just, give me something that is just good. I don't want you trying to sell it to me through the trailer. Oh, the trailer. Oh, this trailer. I make it a good film. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of y'all selling us real good visuals in the trailer to get us interested in seeing, and the movie just don't give. I'm not interested in it. No, ma'am. I'm tired. Just give me a good film. That Glenland or whatever, Greenland movie, I will be watching that. That Green, I don't know, what Greenland or whatever, 2, I gotta go watch the first one. I gotta go. I'm definitely about to take to see the second one. What else came out that was good? What else trailer came out that was good? Looked like it was good. That movie about the astronaut who went to space who thinks that an alien didn't follow her. I want to see that. I want to see that. Them trailers gave. And it wasn't no beautiful cinematography or visuals that just sold it. It just looks like a good story. And I think a lot of these movies are just so focused on the visuals that the script and stuff is trash. And I trust some of my favorite reviewers who said that the movie seemed like it was going in a good place, but it just towards the middle and end, it just fell apart. I can't think of the name of that movie, but oh my gosh, I can't think of the name of the movie. Let me look it up. The trailer just let me look it up. Woman goes to space movie. Oh, that ain't gonna be enough. Comes back to being hunted. It just it's called The Astronaut. So the name of that is called The Astronaut. Yes. It is called The Astronaut. It's a thriller / sci-fi. Ooh, girl. Somebody gave it a 4.7. IMDb, you must have already seen. They gave it a 4.7, 4.8. Has it came out yet? I want to see it though. I don't know if it's worth me going to see the movie there, but I would definitely watch it on streaming. I like stuff like that. I like it. Maybe it's not good, but we're gonna see. And I'll probably watch this football thing, but I'm tired of nope, him, us, these single, like, girl, y'all trying to do too much. Y'all trying to do too much, like, oh, it's just one word. It's just one word. Like, oh my gosh, like y'all trying to be so different that it's so different that we're not even connecting to it. It's not even for us. Demon Slayer was good. I have not watched Chief of War. I might watch it. It's actually too much stuff on. It's too many things to consume. I can't do it. Yeah, it's got a 4.7. I'm about to see because the movie ain't came out. That's IMDb. I don't know. I have to look at some others. Rotten Tomato gave it a 54. Oh God. Hold on. Initial release was March 7th, 2025. Oh, they pushed it back. Oh, they pushed it back. Oh, it must be trash. Oh, it must be trash, child. The trailer did give to me though, but I love anything out of space. Like, I love those. Maybe they were doing reshoots, girl. It wasn't shot enough. Girl, nope, him, us, them. I'm just tired. Just, girl, it's just, oh, I'm so tired of that. But I heard mixed things about A Long Walk, but I still want to go see it. I still want to go see it. Jason in Space. Good night. You know what, Pink Tink? I'm gone. I do want to see the new Avatar movie too, but I'm gonna tell y'all what, I'm not gonna be able to deal with Mr. Sully in that whatever that little boy is with them locks. I can't stand to see no white person with no locks. It's bad enough I gotta watch y'all be basically Native Americans with blue skin and it's white people in it. Like it's too much. It's giving blackface down. Avatar is giving blackface down. I already know it's interracial blackface. Like, I don't even know how to explain that. But it's interracial blackface. Like, girl, can y'all ever get a homegirl to fall in love with another black person in any movie? She always an alien and she always falling in love with a white man. What's my girl name? Like, every movie, she an alien or she in love with a white man. What is her name? The one who what's her name, y'all? Who also played Nina Simone and put that prosthetic nose on. Zoe Saldana, you not seeing heaven. You is not seeing Zoe. You is not seeing heaven. Period. Like, every movie they say, oh girl, ER. We're gonna put some makeup on you and we're gonna give you some big air. You are an alien. You are an alien, girl. You are a biracial alien that's gonna fall in love with a white man. She be, girl, sign me up. Sign me up. Oh, you want me to be a biracial alien that's falling in love with a white man? Sounds like my type of thing. Sign me up, girl. How many more movies you gonna play in and be this girl? I cannot. Girl, I got a script for you. A biracial alien fall in love with, instead of a white man, it's an Italian man. What you think about this? Sign me up. I just can't. I think, but you know what? She had a black boo since Drumline. But you know, the way she was popping, I was like, oh, girl, she giving white man. Girl, she fell in love with a black man who also loved white women. We have lost the plot. Speaking of white men's, Khalid, let me say his name right. Khalid, is it Khalid or Khalid? I think it's Khalid. Baby, that song, Khalid look good. Baby. Khalid, have y'all seen Khalid new music video snippet for his song? He's not a bunny hopper, but he was in love with a white man. Well, not a white man. Well, we won't go there. It was a light-skinned boy. Baby, the video was giving Khalid. He looked delicious. And let me tell y'all something, Lil Nas X, you need to take some notes, because I was like, oh, girl, it's a dark-skinned man here, dark-skinned person here, dark-skinned. Baby, it was given. This is what we want to see. Here come the hurricane, baby, it was given. What's the name of the song? Like, Khalid looked so good. And for people to say that boy did not have no sex appeal, y'all are out. Any man or any person who can dance in denim jeans, you got my draws immediately. I don't like denim touching me at all. I hate wearing jeans in the wintertime. I do not. Baby, that boy was dancing and moving them hips. I would have turned into homeboy off of Mortal Kombat. Yo ho is mine. Do you hear me? He looked amazing. Not y'all say I like the beat. Y'all go up on mediocre stuff all the time. I'm going up for it. I don't think it's mediocre. I think he looked good. He was dancing in them denim jeans and a big. Oh, girl, I would have definitely walked up to him in the club. No shade, baby. No shade. And then that light-skinned boy he used to talk to gonna say he ain't got no sex appeal. This is what gets me with every villain you know is a light skin. Every villain is light skin. Light skin gay men, let me tell y'all what is going on. AIDS, that is shocking. But the light skinned guy that he was talking to, I can't remember his name, but you have body for days. Body T, you in the gym, you doing all that, and don't have no sex appeal. None. That's what, and this might, I might have to take this over to Patreon, because this is the issue that I have with, this is the issue I have with some of the girls who do OF. Because they think because they have the body and they look a certain type of way that's good enough to go ahead and do. And y'all should be subscribing. His name is Hugo. But y'all don't have it. I have seen some of the best corn with folks who do not have desirable bodies. I have seen some, like, I'm not going to hold you. That's why I don't want no produced corn. Give me a room and dim light. No music, though. Turn the no music. No music. I need to be hearing clapping of the cheeks. I need to hear clapping of the cheeks. I want no music in my corn. Give me homemade. I can barely see, but I can hear them. If I hear that, Oh, and you know what? It's no shade, and I don't reveal this to you too much. That's my favorite type. One thing about it, when it, I ain't gonna say this might be too much. The chub porn be hidden for me. I ain't never seen, baby, when they be like real thick and they be getting wore out, girl, it be music to my ears. Woo! I'm talking about in it. It be given to me. It be given. Even when it's like a thick woman or whatever, if it's giving colossal, it's oh, it's oh, it's just a beautiful thing. I love it. Shout out to the BBWs, period. I love me a BBW down, girl. You need to go to bed. I do need to go to bed, child. That's my favorite type of content. I just like the natural, like just average bodies. I love it. Like I love to see it. I don't want to see no chisel, girl. I don't want to smash no statue. I need to something. I just need it. I just it's not given to me. It just don't. Y'all don't be looking like y'all having fun. It look like y'all just like oh, ooh, ah. The girls who just like we do this, like they in there, they just in the moment. It's giving to me. Period. Okay, I'm gonna take this to Patreon after dark, child. I'm gonna take it to Patreon after dark. Woo, period. Now I ain't gonna hold you. I did watch. I haven't this guy on his Twitter name is Big Trey. Baby, he be sitting that little phone up, he look like it's an Android phone. And it's just he be in a one of the trashiest looking bedrooms. I mean, not bedrooms, but hotels. But baby, them men be like, he do not discriminate. He do not discriminate. It be just bodies on bodies on bodies on bodies. Like, and I be giving my life. I be like, okay, girl, let me open this drawer. His name is, I think it's Big Trey. Is it Big Trey? Oh yeah, it's BIGTREH on Twitter, baby. Big Trey. Girl, I am a fan of Big Trey, child. It be given. They be wearing sister out. And I be like, girl, I love it. Oh, but y'all ain't gonna be in my business too much. See, I'm doing way too much. I'm doing it's giving Holiday Inn vibes. But oh girl, they're gonna have me banned. But I love his content down, child. Period. So y'all it's giving Google it's giving that the camera quality is good, but when they upload it to social, it don't really give. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm a nasty. I be trying. But the content is giving. I can't look at it too long. But child, if I'm ever in South Carolina, I might come and knock on her door. Because baby, the cheeks be chick, and then when she be talking, let me stop. I'm done. You gonna ban me? Ban. Now I will say the BBWs, the women's, baby, y'all be giving too. No shade. I really am pansexual. But yeah. What that man, that pastor or whatever that. What is it? That turn that should be having me turn. There's some pastor. It's a video of him doing that. Like, it takes me out so bad. Oh, girl, I'm losing so many followers, girl. Y'all gonna be doing me like y'all did that Hannah Montana girl on TikTok for going to the memorial for Charlie. Talking about in it. TDJ, Humble Pie, I'm not finna deal with you. It is not, he is a light-skinned guy. I think his name is Alan something. Josh, you are chronically online. Unfortunately, sometimes I am. That's, Rance Allen. Okay, come on, Sydney Nolan. Come on, he be taking me out. We were supposed to get a Patreon video on your fave folks. Anyway, you know what? I have that video. It is in the Disney vault. I am so terrified of releasing it because y'all is not finna eat me up. Y'all is not finna. Y'all gonna be in my business, but I'm gonna release her. I got that video. I'm gonna go ahead and release, and then another video on. Everybody wants me to review Love Jones. I was asking which one the patrons want me to review, Love Jones or what is that? Love Jones or Poetic Justice. So I've not seen any one of these movies. I do these reviews on 90s movies, black movies that were back in the day that I watched as a young teenager or very young, probably 10, 11. And now I'm watching it with new eyes, and everybody voted for Love Jones. Everybody. But I really like Poetic Justice too. There's some tea behind Poetic Justice that I have behind the scenes shit about me. But that man who played in Poetic Justice, who was laying up with Regina King, oh, he was my crush so bad. He was my baby. I've seen them, but I've seen them when I was very young, so I don't remember them. But what's his name? The dark skinned one who had the muscles and stuff. Baby, that Joe Torre, baby, I had the biggest crush on Joe Torre growing up. Baby, Joe Torre had me gone. That back of the whatever they was in, the U-Haul or whatever, baby, that was my scene, honey. Oh, baby, I would have been right there putting his do-rag on and brushing the little bitty waves. Joe Torre looked so good. Oh, he was so fine to me. I was like, ooh, that's how I knew I was homosexual. Didn't they have a scene that was back in the mail truck about to get it on? It was UPS. See, that's what I'm saying. I watched it as young, very, very young, so I don't remember it all. But yes, was it Guy Torrey or something? That mail truck, baby, that scene. I might have played with my kitty cat to that scene. I'm not gonna hold you. I might have played with my kitty cat to that scene because it was just hot. Like, that's back when the girls had to use imagination. But I just imagine was it Joe Torre, Guy Torre, whatever. My name would have been Justin Torre. Okay. Oh God, but that's all I got. I appreciate y'all so much. I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank y'all so much. All of the things. I hope y'all enjoy y'all weekend, and I will see y'all Monday. Bye.